We are live once again. We are live once again. We are live once again. All right, let's see who hops on this beautiful night. Tuesday night, we're going live, and we are going to be distilling the essentials that I believe will allow you to basically shoot in the 70s in 6 months if I had to start over. Welcome, welcome. What's going on? What's going on? Let me know where you're coming from. Hopping on this chat. Tuesday night. It's feeling good. Where are you coming from tonight? Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Everyone's rolling in. Drop in the chat. Where are you guys coming from? Where are you guys coming from? Neo7370. What's up? What's going on? Walnut Creek, Cole Bajo. Let's go. We upon your life. We hit in 100 for sure. Let's see what we could do. Walnut Creek, hey, Cole Bajo. I grew up around there. I grew up in San Ramon. I went to Walnut Creek all the time. Broke 80 today after your one swing tip. Let's go, John. Let's go, John. Paul. John, upon your life, amateur golfing, guys. The goal tonight, we have to get the first 100 in the clubhouse. That's the goal. I'm not going to sleep until we do. We got to create the best community of all time, and it's the power of you guys. Let's see, Parker, Colorado. Let me know, Parker. Are you a big snowboarder, skier? I loved snowboarding, guys. Tonight, I'm going to go through some of the biggest essentials that I would do if I could start golf all over again in order to go from never playing to shooting in the 70s. We're going to talk about how I'll build a fundamental golf swing, a repeatable golf swing. I'm going to talk about the keys and the fundamentals I believe is very crucial. If I could start over, we're going to talk about chipping. We're going to talk about putting. We're going to talk about mental. We're going to talk about course management and a little bit of everything. So let's hear down in the comments. First of all, what are you guys struggling with the most? What are you guys struggling with the most? Neo 7370 is it driver. Cole Majo, is it irons? Amateur, Pond, John. First of all, shout out to you guys for even being in the clubhouse. You guys are rock stars. You guys are legends. Honestly, thanks also just hopping on the live. Paul, how about yourself from Colorado? Oh, Parker. Paul Parker. Oh, Parker, Colorado. Paul. Anyways, let me know about yourself. We're going to deep dive tonight. Contact for me. Upon your life. Okay. We got some contact drills. We got some contact drills for you. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about compression. We're going to get you on the compression life. We're going to have you hit stingers for a long time, and then we're going to get you hitting way farther without swinging even harder. Also, guys, can we get some fire emojis for John? Breaking 80 today after one swing tip. Let's go. Fire emojis in the chat. W's in the chat. Chase, what's going on, man? Where are you coming in from? My best friend's name is Chase, by the way. I'm just going to give you that. I think, Chase, we're already connected. What putt are you gaming lately? Spider, man. Spider, I forgot the typical name. Tony, where are you coming in from, brother? And also, what putt are you gaming? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Guys, I was also fixing some stuff in the swing today. It feels pretty bad right now because it's day one of fixing it, but I think for the long term, it's going to be very good. We'll see. Your video with the English coach about the setup through irons helped me hit 100. You rock. Hey, Cole, you rock. First of all, Mojo, we're going to get even more mojo. We're going to have you breaking 100. We're going to have you breaking 90, hopefully. Cole, what are you working on right now? I want to help you in this live. And you know what? I'm also, if you're interested in even breaking 100, I'm going to let you know what you could do after. but I want to give you some massive value while I'm alive tonight. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. We have Cole guys and John hitting 180. W's in the chat. Yeah, I have a little cup wrist on the backswing because of my grip. It's okay to have a cup wrist, by the way, guys. Everything depends on attachments. Similar to why I call America House super bowed, because he has the super weak. It really depends on your grip, and I have a slight cup wrist at the top because of my grip, which is okay. It's okay. Tony Oregon, I'm gaming Spider ZT, but every part of me wants to get a lab. Oh, funny enough, I have a lab and a Spider. I actually switched to a Spider. Honestly, if you ever have the option to get on Quintic, if you guys know what TrackMan is, Quintic is basically the TrackMan version of putting. It'll let you know the right stuff in order to get the right putter. Chris, what is up? Guys, we have a full stacked crew tonight. We have Pone Your Life, John, Chris, Amateur Golfing, all in the clubhouse. Amazing members. Honestly, guys, I want all of you guys to be in it. We're almost at 100 members, the core crew. By the way, just want to let you know the clubhouse is this new private community I created to have the best golfers, to create the greatest community so that you guys can unlock all your maximum potentials. I'm in there daily coaching. I bring on the world's best golf coaches so you guys will get live mentorship. If you guys need help hitting your driver straight and far, that is literally my favorite thing to do in life. I will help you. But anyways, let's kind of hop in. 47 years old, Bobby. Never picked a club before May 20th. Just broke 90 a couple of weeks ago. Your video, Chris, was so helpful. The way he broke things down was so easy to understand. Bobby, if you had any value from any of the videos I watched, I guarantee you're going to get 10x the value being a member in the clubhouse. But I want to help you right now. Is there anything right now, Bobby, that I could help you with? I want to break it down. Let's go. Let's keep going. Hey, Chris, the clubhouse crew is here. Hey, Chris, the goal today is we got to get the original 100, guys. I'm gonna just give you guys a little bit of some motivation of what we're gonna try to do, guys. We're gonna try to do this. We're gonna try to do this, and this is it. All right. We have 92 members. We're getting to 100. I'm not sleeping until we get this. I created this for fun. I don't know. But the most important part is giving you guys as much value in these lives as possible. So we're going to go down the list. Bobby, let me know if there's anything I can help you with right now, right here, right now. NC, I feel like putting is all confidence. I have a lab 2.0, but taking an old answer to I got for cheap on trips and I was putting so well. Hey, putting is everything in life is confidence. If you have confidence in it, you're going to destroy it. It's all about visualization. I'm huge on manifestation and the combination of that, but also definitely check your numbers out on putting. I was on a lab once and I was hitting the ball backwards based off of what Quintic said. So combination of confidence and also grinding the right stuff. Xavier, any at-home trainings to help with technique feels? Yes, Xavier, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do right now. I do this every single day in front of this mirror right over there. Basically, I want, guys, the title of this live is basically how I would shoot in the 70s in 6 months if I had to start golf all over again. The number one thing that I truly believe is to build a repeatable golf swing. Obviously, that's an easy thing to say, but the students I teach, like Chris, John, and the rest of them in this chat right now, I truly believe as an adult amateur learning this game. If you are an adult amateur, raise your hand. If you picked up this game as an adult, raise your hand. Give me some crazy emojis. But I truly believe that if you build a very simplistic backswing, you can build a very repeatable golf swing because of the fact that when you get to the top with a very simple backswing, if it's super simple, faces square, wrists are neutral, then the transition and hitting the ball becomes pretty easy. That's all I got to say. And so that's what I exert for. And so the reason I say that, Xavier Torres 9010, I want you to feel, especially in front of a mirror, do this drill where, just get a club here, put it across your chest and make sure that when you do rotation, like a very quiet lower body, don't hyper rotate. You want to just rotate your chest here, 45. Lower body's a little quiet, close to 0. And then this, oh, here we go. We got some toilet paper over there. It just came in right here. Basically, this goes into instep of the left foot. And then second thing, this goes to instep of the right foot. We need to move this over. We need to go into we need more space for videos. Okay, hold on. Oop. Okay, here we go. So Xavier, I would do that. Getting this feel, getting the right backswing feel, basically upper body, 45 degrees, lower body, still very quiet. And then go to the top of backswing, 90 degrees at the top, and then 45 degrees at the bottom. Do that every day in front of the mirror. I guarantee you your backswing is going to get way better. And then overall, you're going to get really good. Chris, I'll go out to the backyard and do those 20% drills tonight after work. Yes, sir. Dude, we need to get those dialed in, man. Even 10%. Which lab do you have? Didn't work for you. I only tried it for like 10 days. I probably should have done it better. And to do the scoring method this past weekend, I shot my first sub of 95 of the season. Let's go, Xavier. Let's go. Xavier, is the next milestone 90? Have you broken 90? And besides the scoring method, what is stopping you think? Yes, what was like the main priority you think? Min, I shot a 104. I always played terrible at the front nine because I couldn't find my feeling, play good at the back end. Do you have any tips to make a good start? Yes. Train really hard so that your nerves are gone. But, and I do want you to do this pretty much all the time. But a lot of people have first tee nerves, and so a couple things that help you with that. Obviously, you got to improve your mental game. Improving your mental game, there are literally statistical things you could do. Overall, you kind of want to lower your heart rate. All right, you just want to lower that heart rate. You get a little nervous. Two things you could do. Rory does this. He thinks of like what is the worst thing that could happen. Like worst thing can happen, goes out of bounds, whatever. It's not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. That's what he thinks about, whatever. That's another perspective. The second thing is like actual techniques you could do, such as breathing techniques. If you ever done the box drill, it's basically thinking about a box and breathing in the unison of a box. So it's 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out while you're going around a box. That will lower your heart rate and kind of just get the nerves out. And so I implement that, and something important is obviously just implementing a pre-shot routine. When you come in with a pre-shot routine and you're always going to be consistent with that, then honestly that allows you to kind of dial in your emotions because then everything's kind of stabilized. So what I do, when you're practicing, this way you just train hard, is at the end of your practice sessions, after grinding, play some games, do your pre-shot routine, and literally take 10 balls and do pre-shot routine, whole routine, hit balls. Once you get really good training at the range like this, and you can start like tying in like, oh man, I've been hitting a lot of good shots when I do this pre-shot routine in range, then you go out to play. When you go out to play, you're just like, okay, I need to emulate what I was doing at the range, do the pre-shot routine, breathing exercise, get to the first tee, smash that drive, kill it, man. And then we'll have you break in 100 soon. Bobby, I struggle. Hopefully, let me know if that helps out. But those are things that you could definitely take in right now without even changing your swing thought. Bobby, I struggle with driver. It's hard for me to not be tense and not muscle the swing, and hurts with finding center of the face. Bobby, I'm going to tell you right now, this is what I have Chris doing in my private community. And I think it's going to be highly, highly, highly impactful for you. You need to, especially with muscle memory, you need to be able to, especially when you're making a change, do things at like 10%. So, for example, if you're not getting good contact is king. And the only thing that matters, guys, nothing else matters except contact. If you can't get contact, no swing position, all that. And so getting good contact, literally I want you to practice getting good contact from in this little space, this area right here. 10% shots. Do 100 of those. 20% shots. 30% shots. Regardless, like regardless of what your swing, your technique or whatever, don't think about anything. Just get good contact. Just get familiar with what the ball feels like when you're hitting the center of the face. And then from there, we can start ramping it up. We could start giving you all these little nuances that could help it. But like I said, I think the most important part is getting good contact first, and then I would say building a very very simplistic backswing so that you can get back to that contact position. And so, um, it's really hard for me to kind of analyze certain things about the driver. Right now, I'll make very because I can't see your guys swing, Bobby, but I would love, love, love for you to join the community, man. Guys, a great private community. If you guys need personalized coaching so we could grind together and I can improve all of you guys, man, specifically like everything you guys need. You have access to me 7 days a week. I'm grinding. Like I'm on this live. I grinded 10 hours in the range, came right here on live so I could help you guys with whatever you guys need. So it's an extension of all that. And you guys get access to the greatest golf coaches in the world. If you guys want that, I pinned it. I pinned the link. All right, we're going down. I struggle not using my right side on the way down. When I hit with my left leading, it's beautiful. Then I get a little tired. My right starts joining the party. Let's expand on that. Are you saying is that for full swing? Is that for driver? Irons, where are we at? Are you saying like hitting left side like this? Worse, are you trying to, what's happening specifically? Let's expand on that. Xavier, never man, sub 90. What's stopping me is getting too aggressive. For example, using driver when I should have used a 4, using a hybrid instead of going for a landing slide using iron. Well, I think that first of all, that's great that you're understanding certain things like that. I think you said the scoring method helped a little bit. Now we need you to start ramping up on. Let's go get boba. Never mind. Yeah, so I think course management is going to help, obviously. Dialing stuff like scoring method, obviously. And then we just need to obviously reduce the dispersion. And we need to start improving probably lag putting. And so, Xavier, my number one goal, my 2 goals in life right now is to get to scratch, maybe become a +5 handicap, but also to help you guys achieve your goals, whatever it is, life, but also mainly golf. And so, Xavier, if you want, man, I feel like you'd be a perfect person in the private community clubhouse, man. I will literally put my heart and soul for you to break 90, but breaking 90 consistently. Some of the things that we are doing right now, because like I said, the title of this live is what would I do if I could go back, start as a beginner and break the shoot in the 70s in 6 months. The things that we are doing and the things that I emphasize is getting a very repeatable golf swing. Like that is my number one goal first and foremost, honestly, because that in contact honestly will get you so far. Getting a connected putting stroke. I would love for you to do that. That will allow for lag putting easier, distance control, 3 putts, nerves, all that stuff. And then we got to check your fundamentals. Getting your fundamentals dialed in, that's the most important. All of that will help you hit your driver far and straight. And then you're already kind of doing some of the course management stuff, which is amazing. So I think combination of that, honestly, just being able to dial all that stuff, we'll have you breaking 90 for sure. But if there's anything specific right now, man, I'll help you out. Just ask a question, whether you think it's driver, what's happening. I want to have you leave this with a win somehow. Philippe, good morning from Spain. How did you manage to grade the hip turn instead of shoulder turn with all the issues that come along with it? Chris did an excellent job with you in spite of yourself. Dang. Managed to ingrain the hip turn instead of shoulder turn. I think there's a hip turn and a shoulder turn. But yeah, I feel like once you get a little more pressure on the lead side, then you can kind of turn from there. Let's go, Xavier. Let's go. Specifically, man, I think you're a vibe. You're asking great questions, and I would love for you to check it out. Let me know if you have any questions about the community, but also if there's anything I can help you with you right now. Like I said, I want you to improve somehow by the end of all this live. Loring Hops. Let's go get some boba, dude. Sup, man? MJ. Iron play. I pull with my right to start my downswing instead of left leg. I pull with my right to start my downswing. Pull with my right instead of my left leg. I'm totally fine at first, but slowly fall back. Pull with my. Can you expand on that, MJ? What do you mean? Pull by my right to start my downswing instead of my left leg. Pull with my right. I'm kind of confused what that means. Ray Aldo, did you actively try to drop the club to Stromther? Strike the ground after the ball. Strike the ground. Ronaldo, can you expand that a little bit? I do not actively think about dropping the club. That's yeah. I managed to swing irons properly, but struggle with hybrid. Any quick tips for my tomorrow course? Oh my god, Mike. Oh my god. First of all, I wouldn't change. I wouldn't change a swing right before. Um, yeah, I wouldn't change anything. The only thing, okay, the only thing I would advise because tomorrow you're playing is just always check your setup. Always just check your setup. Let's just quickly go through setup because that's something I would advise for you to do, and it could help maybe your things right away. But these are non-negotiables anyway, so it's not going to change your swing. So why not? Let's do it. So basically, right now, I want you to set up middle stance right here. This is for irons. This is pretty much everything except driver. When you're in the middle here, 4 inches to the left, and then based off of the club, we're incrementally decreasing or increasing your right foot. So 7 or 8 iron, depending on who you're asking, is about middle stance. And then shorter irons go a little bit more left, and farther irons, especially hybrid, is a little bit farther. So like 5 iron, a little bit more for hybrid. So just make sure your stance is all good. And then I think we should be good to go, man. I think for now, Mike, Gang, Chen, if you do want me to like actually start helping you though after all that, I would love for you to join the private community, man. Especially it sounds like you're grinding. It sounds like you had a good foundation. I would love to literally personalize my help and help you not only swing your irons even better, but your hybrid and maybe even driver, my favorite club in the bag. Min, my back nine had one triple bogey and double bogeys. Most of them are bogey. If I could do the same thing with the front nine, I would break 100. Dude, honestly, man, I would love to dissect your game and like let's just stop getting triples and doubles all around and let's have you not only break 100, but let's have you break 90. 7 out of 9 though, that's amazing, man. If you're hitting 7 out of 9 fairways, we should have you breaking 90 at least. I'm 50. Larry Hickman, what's going on, man? First of all, 50, amazing age. Trying to get to scratch 5.5 right now. Awesome, man. What's stopping you? Let me know, and I'll try to help in this live if I can. You Philippines? Philippine. What does that mean? I'm Filipino. Half distance. Okay. What are you? Yeah. Okay. What are you hitting right now? Where are your distances for a driver? And what's your natural? Okay, let's actually do this. Let's break it down, Larry. What's your distances right now? What is the ball doing? And what is the miss? Let's try to do that. Let's just see if we can help you a little bit more with distance. Distance is my favorite thing, man. I'm stock 8, 148. What are you hitting your driver? Carry. And what is the ball doing and what is the miss for driver? 35 people in the chat. What's going on? I love it. We're getting active tonight. 250-ish. Okay. Yeah. Are you hitting a cut? Are you hitting a draw? And what do you miss? What's missed right now? Weak fade right now. Okay. Larry, I'm gonna honestly, I would love, especially 50. I would love to have you hit baby draws. That honestly will probably give you an extra 10 to 20 yards. If you're open to it. Let me know if you're open to it with a hand up emoji. Also, all the people that are just tuning in right now, let me know what you guys are dealing with. But I'm going to go through some things on my own to kind of give you guys a lot of tips. All right, Larry, this is what I kind of want you to do. You know, we're going to get you hitting this ball a little bit better, but I want you to I'm going to give you a draw path. A draw path, especially when you're not able to kind of hyper rotate hips like children. It's going to give you a lot of distance without trying. So, first of all, let's just get the foundations right. And Roland, what's going on, man? Roland, I'm still waiting for you in the community, man. We got to connect the Filipinos. Larry, okay, this is what we're going to do, especially people who are listening in for driver help. Everyone listen in. I'm going to give you guys some good tips. Basically, what I want for you guys for setup, the ball inside the left heel, lined up. This right here, I want you not only to have square hips, but I want to have a little hip bump like this. Hip bump to the left, Larry. Make sure when you do the slight hip bump and put pressure on your left side, you are not opening or closing your hips. I want you to basically do a little hip bump here on this line. Now, this promotes you to hit this ball higher and farther already and allows you to have a more inside path. Boom. If you guys just watched my episode where I went to Estonia to train with Richard Tedder, #1 golfer in the country, also hits it 400 yards. This is what he does. A lot of the best ball strikers and people who want to hit it really far do it. And so implementing these little nuances, which I believe can be applied to anybody because there's not much you're doing at setup here, will allow you to hit big draws, and then be able to have you hit it really far. Then from there, Larry, I just want you to get back to your backswing. Larry, I haven't seen your swing. Would love to see your swing specifically, but honestly, let's just have that set up from there, and then from there, do everything you're trying to do, and then from there, we'll probably have more of a draw path. Awesome. Hey, Larry, man, if you want me to take a look at your swing, if you want to grind with me, we could both get the scratch together. We'll grind together, and I'll give you all the resources that's allowed me to expedite my entire journey. Larry, would love to see you in the community. Link is in the description. And I would love to get you to scratch. My coaches are in there as well on live mentorship calls. And honestly, especially this Thursday, next 2 days, I'm bringing in a former tour pro plus one of the best coaches in the world. So, man, Larry, if you're interested, would love to see that. At least check it out and see if it aligns with your interests. And let's get the scratch together, brother. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, man, I'm trying to give the coaching access to you guys. I think one of my biggest dreams is for all of you guys to be able to have the scratch and scratch journey. And so that's what I'm trying to do with the clubhouse. Man, Larry, specifically, I'm talking to you, brother. Would love to see you in there. Let's see some. Jay, Mr. Love your content, mate. Thanks, man. Where are you from? UK? Prof, joined at a perfect time. Yeah, you have joined at a perfect time, Prof. Professor EC, what's going on with your game? Can you please go through your recent driver fix? I think I have the same problem. Great iron play. Driver's terrible. Please explain your differences. Australia, love it. I have the same swing I have the same feels for my iron driver. The only difference is ball position. Let me know, Jim, if there's specifics you want me to talk about, but that is mainly it. If you need me to tell you about the ball positions, I'll also do that. Dana versus Chris, 1v1 Rust. Who wins? Rust? What does Rust mean? Punching match? I don't know, man. You got to ask them. Just kidding. Barboza Golf, what are your swing thoughts right now? Barboza Golf, I'm trying to change my swing a little bit right now. Chris, you got to recruit him. That's your job. We got to make the Australian vibe good. But Jimsta, man, a lot of people from Australia are joining the clubhouse, and we would love to have you, man. It's going to be one of the biggest Australian golf clubs of all time. Barboza Golf. My swing thought right now, I would say, like I said, whenever I try to change my swing, like a big degree, my swing thoughts are pretty all over the place until it dials down after I grind for like a week or two. But right now, my biggest problem, dude, I mean, there's referral links, Chris. If you get the entire world of Australia, that would be awesome. But yeah, there's referral links. But yeah, right now, guys, I was striking the ball really far, and honestly, maybe I could get stretched, maybe not. But like I said, I change things when I think the probability of success is higher if I switch to another thing. So my big problem is this chair for a second, but my big problem or my a little pattern I have back in the day, or actually now this I'm trying to change is I get to the top, and when I apply pressure, I move my entire mass over my my head. I go like that. And throughout the last couple of years, because my background, I played sports. I was able to time it really well and still hit bombs. Like, if I could time it really well, and I'll hit like 330 yards. But I really don't want that type of swing for me aesthetically, but also again highest probability of success to get the scratch and plus to become a +5 handicap. So basically, now what I'm trying to do is literally try to hit this ball by rotating through the spine. So I would go here, rotate around the spine, and then rotate again through the spine so that my head's not moving at all. And then I have to bring this club in through my hip. So, oh my God, guys, I was grinding for 5 hours today, and I was just chunking everything. And then I was pushing. It was the worst thing ever. But I did hit 1 or 2 balls, and I was like, that is the swing I want. And so next couple of weeks, that's basically what I'm working on right now. So to answer your question, Barboza Golf, my swing thought right now is get to the top, but I actually want like the left side of this stretched over while this part of my body is actually going backwards here. Because usually I would go here and bring a lot of the mass like sway to the right, and then I would sway down. Everything that happens usually in the backswing, you see like the mirrored version of it on the downswing. That's a little nuance. But anyways, that, and then I just rotate around my chest this way, like a revolving door. Those are like my swing thoughts, but they're not specific to anything else. Man, I notice whenever I hit right after I finish setup better than when I hit right away after I finish setup better than I hold it longer. Man, say that again. Jimsta, you recently you fixed your iron swing but couldn't apply it to driver. I think you changed something small, swing around and not down. Chris, yo, Melbourne here, bud. You changed something small, swing around and not down. Yeah, something like that. Right now I'm changing a little bit of something else, but yeah, something of that nature. Jimsta, man, you got, like I said, man, you got to join Chris and join the private community, the clubhouse, man. We're representing all of Australia there. Tebow, it happens. Bad days at the course. Yeah, man, it's why I love this game. Do your hands get shredded since you're practicing so much? Kind of. I mean, dude, my hands. This is my hands. I work out and practice a lot, so, but I feel like my hands are like resilient now. Barboza Golf, yeah, man. YouTube best strokes. How would you fix casting? So everyone tries to fix casting by thinking you have to think about your wrists. I would just, I can't see, there's so many ways why you could be casting YouTube best shorts. But the main thing is just like focus on the fundamentals up the chain. Like if you're landing properly and then you are not massively going forward, which I do sometimes. When I did that, I would cast. But if you can get to the point where you're rotating around your spine and using ground force, you're not really casting. But again, there's so many different things that could affect that. So, that's kind of the hot take right now. Things always seem very mechanical. Are you able to play free from all these swing thoughts and just hit it? Yeah, I mean, for me, mechanical happens when you make changes. And then after you keep grinding, mechanical becomes, what's this called? More free flowing. And then that becomes like my swing. And so I personally believe, this is how I kind of think about the golf swing in my game, is that I get super detail oriented in the beginning, but then I grind so much that those little details then mold into something athletic, and then I'll be able to shoot pretty well. So when you guys see me in the lesson, like I don't go play right away. I learn a lot of those things. I ingest it. I grind, and then eventually swing thoughts will go from like 5 to 2, and then I go play with that, and then I usually play pretty well. And that's kind of my philosophy on how to improve, like especially with high skill acquisition things, is like I take in as much as I can, and this was how I kind of process. And this is not everyone how people process, but my background is like engineering, computer science, data science, and software engineering, and so that's how I usually attack complicated problems. And usually panned out for me. So MJA literally said the exact thing. Fat hits with a few butter feeling shots in between. Often hear it's not that common to lose your feel. Well, MJ, I'm like I'm changing my feels. I'm not like using the same feels. I'm like completely revamping it. Um, yeah, yes, sir. But yeah, that's kind of how I think, Larry. I'm super interested how you think. Like I said, I think everyone's different, and there's no right answer to like things. In regards to swing thoughts too, like people always say like you should have no swing thoughts. I completely disagree. Some people, I think like was it JT was like I have two swing thoughts. The people that some tour players I know they have like one swing thought. They have some have two things swing thoughts. I have two swing thoughts right now. Um, what other coaches are top tier rank? Every single coach on the channel is top tier rank. Dana is number one ranked in California. Chris coaches world number one golfers. Pretty much everyone that I put on the channel has been ranked at least number one at some point, or is just considered one of the best. And then some guys, there's some new coaches coming on that are even like insanely elite that I'm excited to bring on. How to avoid hitting the ground after I shift my body? You have to rotate properly, and you have to make sure that you're not shifting your mass. You just need to do a little pressure shift with your feet. Uh, Larry, no. Let's get this straight, Larry. You're the man. You're the man, brother. Like I said, Larry, your vibe has been awesome, man. I would really love for you at least check the community, the private community, guys. We are at I think where are we at, Chris? We're like 92 members, and I go on these lives so that because we're trying to bring in like a core 100 with that, and then after 100 prices increase, but the OG 100. We got to make the greatest community of all time. But in the community, guys, I create this community, the private community. I'm putting 110% of my soul into it. If you guys see me grind, I'm putting even more effort into you guys because I want you guys to improve insanely, insanely massive. And in this community, there's three main things, man. I'm in there. I'm in there every single day. You get access to me 7 days a week. I'm literally grinding. I was right before this live. Chris knows, man. I was grinding with everybody, giving everyone custom feedback. And I also have this 6-month curriculum where I'm like, if I went back to start beginner, how would I shoot in the 70s in 6 months? I think that's going to be the most impactful thing I ever provide for this earth until I become a scratch golfer, and how to do that in a year. Who knows? And then I bring all the best golf coaches in the world, like Santiago asked, so you guys could have access to them. My whole thing is like I want everyone to be able to have the same experience, the scratch to scratch experience, but not having to spend $100,000 or more and not grinding thousands of hours trying to figure out golf. I feel like I've learned so many things, and I want you guys to kind of just take the shortcut. And so I felt like it was in my duty to make this to help you guys. So. Yeah, man, Santiago, you seem like a person too. I would love for you to check out the link that I tagged, man. You guys all seem amazing people, and I would love to grind side by side with you. Larry, we got to get the scratch together. Chris is the greatest hype man of all time. I swear to God, I didn't pay him. He's just an amazing member of the community, and he's always on the lives, and I love it. Um, no, I just don't sleep because the only thing that matters is giving you guys as much value as possible. And I also don't drink caffeine, so I'm just wired 24 hours for you guys. Okay, what do we dive it into? What does anyone else, need help with? I also need some. All right, 34 in the chat. A lot of new people just hopped on. Where are you guys feeling? What's happening right now? I would love to talk more about driver if anyone needs it. If anyone's feeling a slice, anyone just struggling out there, 5 to 10 foot putts. Boom, perfect. Tebow, I'm going to give you some drills, and I'm also going to, I'm going to tell you. Well, Tebow, honestly, let's talk about putting. I would love to talk about putting. Um, The main thing that I would advise, and this is what I tell my students, is like I said, I'm going to give some context to this advice. And the way I teach is, um, I don't know, Tibo, are you an adult amateur? Did you pick up golf as an adult? Because I think, honestly, one of the unique perspective I have is like I picked up golf as an adult, and I train and know the feels of adults. A lot of coaches, to be honest, like they've been playing since a kid, and they don't really understand the pains and struggles we go through. Also, this light is annoying. Maybe make a video about golf oriented workouts. Hey, Santiago, if you if you want golf oriented workouts in the community, I train with the best golf trainers in the world. By the way, sneak peek, don't tell anybody. In the next couple of weeks, I'm bringing Scotty Scheffler's fitness and performance coach on into the live community, and he's going to be on live mentorship calls. And he's trained with Scotty Scheffler and Tiger Woods, and he basically was the man behind them. He's like the guy in the background, in the shadows, and he like figured out all the secrets, and he's going to share it with the community in the next couple of weeks. So, Santiago, if that's interesting to you, check it out. Also, I don't overlook it. I go to the gym every single day because I trained with Sahith Tagala's trainer, and he gave me all the workouts. So if you want access to my workout plan, it's also in the community. Ron Possible, Kim Possible, great show, underrated. Was just watching your latest lesson with Chris. Let me know if I can answer any questions from that lesson, Ron. Tebow, I was 14. I'm now 52. Okay. First of all, you're 52 years young. That's all I could say. But I want to talk about connected putting. If I were to give anybody advice, if they want a high probability of success as an adult playing this game, I would give them a connected putting stroke so that you could use your big muscles in order to hit putts rather than your small muscles. With that, you'll have a lot more predictability, and that's all you really need, and then you just need to grind. So a connected putting stroke, guys. If I could go back, I would. Lab gave me this. They just gave it to me. So I would go point the putter at the camera, put it in to your chest like this, and then you bend by the waist-side, go down like this, and then you have a connected putting stroke. From there, you could literally just rock your shoulders and hit with your body. I feel like I'm hitting the body with my left side. What is this called? Tebow, would love for you to try that. And then because once you are able to do a connected putting stroke, then I would do the couple things. You should buy a putting mirror now. You should have bought it yesterday. Putting mirror with gates, and start if you practice your putting, if you want to, I would start with putting drills with a putting gate and a putting mirror so that you could calibrate your eyes over the ball all the time and your shoulders. You've got to make it consistent. And then get it through the gate. Make sure you're just hitting straight putts. That's how you start every day, 10 minutes, whatever. You should buy a putting mat at home so you could, while you're watching these lives, practice your putting. And then 5 to 10 footers, I think the majority of that is green reading. So get really good. Hopefully you're training your eyes and your feet. Over time, you want those to match. And then pick a good line and just be committed all the time. And so that's how I would go about 5 to 10 footers, and that's how I do it. So if that added any value, Tebow, let's see a fire emoji. All right. NCBT4XE. Have you experimented with jumbo grips? I like them, but can still make the ball go left. I have never used jumbo grips. I'm sorry. But yeah, I just have standard. Patty, yes, let's go, Tebow. Patty Karangbola. I am Filipino, a little bit. Filipino, Spanish, Chinese. But I was born in Japan, and I'm also Canadian. And I've lived in Northern California, SF, Berkeley, then New York, and then LA and San Diego. So a little bit of everything. But man, hey, I'm just going to say this now, man. Patty, if you're Filipino, you got to join the community, man. 5 other Filipinos joined like 3 days ago. We're building the biggest Australian community in there, and then we're also building a bunch of Filipinos. We got to stick together, man. Would love to not only grind and help you with your game personally, but also have you part of the Filipino community. Let's get after it, brother. Larry, I'll look into I'm taking a week off right now. No club to 10. I have a full time job. Really trying to get there. I think some people just have it. I grind my ass off. I've gone from 10 to 5. Dude, if you love to grind, man, that's all I do in my life, man. 7 days a week. Let's go it. And it's chill if you're taking a week off, man. You could do some. We could do some drills. You could do some drills at home in the mirror. Honestly, I'm just gonna say this selfishly, Larry. I think you're a perfect, like the epitome of like the personality we want in this community. Um, oh, we got some. Okay, guys, is the clubhouse month to month? Oh, it's a monthly. Is the clubhouse month to month? The clubhouse, yeah, you pay a monthly subscription. Yep. Or actually, guys, sneak peek right now. If you do the annual 20, it's like 15% off. I'm trying to give that before for the first 100. Guys, we have like 92 members, and it would be sick if we got to 100 tonight. If we got to 100 tonight, I'm gonna throw the craziest video of all time. I'm just gonna throw it to you guys. It's gonna be crazy. But also, I'm gonna upgrade lives so that we could play on the course. But honestly, if we get to 100 today, you guys would be the best. You guys would be the best subscribers of all time. For the 100, I'm keeping the prices as low as humanly possible. I'm not telling anyone. I'm only telling people on live. We're not even like publishing it out to the hundreds of thousands of people on the watch video, because the 33 people here, honestly, you're close to my heart. And yeah, I'm just giving priority to you guys, and also all the Pinoys in the chat. You guys better join so that we build like a culmination of Filipinos in there, man. We got to stick together. And Chris, we're bringing all the Australians, and we're also getting all the rest of you guys in here. Let's go. Okay, let's keep going. I'm vibing tonight. We're vibing. I'm stoked. Santiago, no, man. You're the hero. Santiago, you're the hero. Let's go, Santiago. Let me know if you have any questions about the community, man. I'm here for God knows how long, man. I just finished grinding, and I was like, oh my God, I need to talk to the fam right now, man. We got to build a family. So, favorite swing on tour, John? That's a great question. It's bounced around. Actually, you know what, John? Let's do this. I think this would be fun. Everyone, comment your guys' favorite swing on tour. I want to know, and try to like not to look at each of the comments. Go like try to cover. You know what? Just cover and just type in. Try if possible. I want to see what everyone. And then I'll say mine after. But I want to see what people think. John, you have to start it off. Jake Knapp, let's do it. John Rahm, Adam Scott, Crawford Golf. You are, of course, you picked the perfect golf swing, the classic. All right. Wow, I love it, man. Knapp, man, is insane. It's funny. My friend of mine is very close with Jake Knapp's family, so I always hear stories about him. And live in, yeah, Ron Possible, man. Of course, man. We're the most exclusive community of all time. Ron, if you're not in the community by tonight, I'm going to be I'm going to cry myself to sleep. Do you want that to happen, Ron? Is it possible that Ron makes it in the community? Let's hear it. My throwback is Furyk. Ooh, that's a wow throwback. That is a throwback. I like these. I like these swings. Honestly, probably more. They're very unique. Mine is. Let me think. For a while, it was Minwoo Lee's. It's just like one of the most powerful swings I've ever seen. But right now, I mean, I've always tried to emulate to become like Rory a little bit. I feel like we have similar builds, but you know, I would love. Yeah, Minwoo Lee's is insane. I love that NJ Fleetwood. Oh man, Fleetwood's a robot. Fleetwood's a robot. I love his swing too. I love all these answers are great. I love it. All right, I'm gonna go back up. Let's go back. All right, back to that. Santiago, you're my hero, brother. Hopefully both of us can become each other's heroes in the community. I would love to see you again, Ron. Fire emojis, Tebow, fire emojis. I want you guys. Even though you're not Filipino, dude, inclusive, Ron. I would love for you. Also, Mira Mesa, my best friend, I think lives right next to that area. Let's go, Santiago. Yes, sir, Chris. I love it. Carne asada fries, pawn your life. Oh my God, I miss. So I'm going down to San Diego in a couple weeks, and carne asada fries and California burritos on lock. That's all I get. Roll in again is the clubhouse month to month, monthly subscription, guys. And guys, the rate of the thing is lower. Okay, I'm gonna break it down to you guys, man. Not only have you access to me every single day, and I'm a lunatic, I will grind with you until I die. You have access to the world's greatest golf coaches who charge like thousands of dollars for 1 hour, and honestly, you can't book them anymore. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, they don't do that anymore. And the rate, guys, for all of that is like equivalent, if not less than one standard 1 hour lesson, and for the entire month. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I try to keep it as low as possible, especially for the first 100 people. And if everyone in this chat, if we can get to 100 people tonight, I'm gonna be as happy as a clam. We're at 93 members. Oh my God! If we get to 100, my God, I might cry to sleep in tears of joy. Hopefully, you guys do it. But okay, we keep going down. Keep going down. NJ, Panoy in the chat. NJ, you got to join the queue. You got to join the community, man. Roland, NJ, you guys specifically. The instant you guys join, I'm going to tag the other people. They're like the amount of vibes of the Pinoy community in there is insane. I love it. Ron Pascal, I feel like the best way to learn is in-person lessons instead of binge watching training videos. How do you feel about that? I truly believe. Okay, I have a very big take on this. In-person lessons is very, very important, I think. Only though when you have like a consistent basis with the guy. And this is like very bluntly speaking, the biggest changes that helped me was not the 1 hour lesson I had, but it was the constant feedback I have like daily with these coaches. Like that one lesson is not going to change somebody. It's like, can you have consistent feedback and consistent like follow through so that you don't derail yourself? And so the things that you guys don't really see is like me and Chris text all the time. Like when I was with Dana, I text all the time. When I was with training with all of my coaches, we text all the time. And that's what I wanted with the clubhouse. Like, there's people in the clubhouse with their own coaches in person too. It's a split. And I kid you not, like it's the constant like direction and the crystallized plan that you need. And if I could go back, like I said, if I could go back to start all over this again, I have a very crystal clear plan on how to get to shit in the 70s. Right now, it's very clear in my brain to how I would get to scratch. And I think that's like the biggest thing, having crystal clear plans so that you know what to do every single day or every time you go into range to improve. 1 hour lessons once a month, to be honest, I don't think I would have been able to do what I did now if that was all I did. Like it's a constant feedback. It's a consistent analysis. And then it's just being around people all the time that talk golf and just like are also pushing you and keeping you accountable. I think were the biggest things. And so I wanted to not only do that, but also also the world-class instruction. Like somebody could really mess up your swing if they tell you the wrong thing. That's happened to a lot of people. And so, I think the combination of all that is what I strive for and, try to accomplish with the new clubhouse community, guys. I'm on one right now. Also, all this stuff is great. And see, that's awesome that you taught yourself. That's sick. Crawford, but I've always liked Sean Lowry's. More push-ups, Jerome. Oh, I know, man. I'm slacking. Rico, Hoey, SS, my feet move. I always have a pre-shot routine. Yeah, I always have a pre-shot routine. What would you say is the best pre-round stretches to get you limber? Pre-round stretches. Okay, I mean, I can tell you guys what I do every single day for stretches before. This is what I do. This is, I would say some of the tour pros have this in their schedule. So demonstration, I'll do this slowly. What do I do? I take out a club. Oh, we're doing stretch demonstrations right now. So basically I do this stretch every time. I get a knee and then I just go like this. You got to get the spine ready for movement. Go to the other side, do that. And then I go take a club Um, do this stretch. I always like want to be able to rotate. That stretch is second, and then I do this stretch, get the club, and then you just want to feel this one where you're kind of pushing back, and a couple of those three stretches. Oh man, I don't play golf without them. And then I have specific stretches, guys, that will optimize. Uh, there are very specific stretches that I got from the top coaches in the world, and exercises to do in the gym, which I do every single day, that I also drop in the community. So if you guys want to hit your driver farther without having to change your swing, you should do these stretches that I have in there. One of them is this like pre-box jump, reverse box jump drill. So the number one correlation to hitting the ball far is vertical jump. It's been proven. That's why I'm able to hit the ball far. I had a 40-inch vertical back in the day. But if you want to improve hitting your ball, hold on real quick. Yeah. If you want to hit the ball farther, do exercises that help explosion, especially with vertical jump. But there is a one you could do. I'll give you guys one right now. Hopefully you guys do it. But it's like the reverse jump, I guess you could say. Basically, everyone jumps like this, right? Like they get underneath and jump. This one is like you go here and then jump this way. Just like how you basically use ground force to hit the ball. And so all that is explained. So Heath Tagala's trainer helped me with all that stuff. We have like we have a massive routine that I do every day. I detail everything I do in the gym, in the private community. So if you guys want access to all that as well, that's another part of the private community I think is amazing. Would you say is the best? Okay, Ninja, we realized squeezing the sheesh out of the club was part of the reason why my swing is back. Yeah, man, it depends on the player. I would say some people on tour have a 9 pressure grip. Some people have 3. I personally have a 5 to 6. Hey, man, you inspire me. Honestly, man, I would love for you to be in part of the community. I can inspire you every day through that. I'll give you personalized videos, custom videos, and honestly, I'm just there vibing, and I will honestly, I'll hype you up. I'll be your right hand man in your goals, man. And yeah, man, I'll help you get good at golf. Ron Possible, yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah, Chris. It depends, I suppose. This is my first time catching you live. How often does it happen? Who knows, man? Who knows? I'm just trying to grind and help as much as people as I can. So I'm trying to get on. But Ron, hey man, you have access to me every single day if you go in the live ventures in the school community. So hopefully, man, hey, hopefully I see you there. And like I said, you don't need to be Filipino. Everyone's welcome. And yeah, you have access to me pretty much 7 days a week because I grind nonstop. Chris knows. Chris knows. He's in the community. He can vouch for me that I grind all day, every day in that community. Dude, Ninja, this is the biggest. I think, like right now as a coach, I think that's the biggest unique perspective I have is a lot of these coaches that you come by, they've been playing golf forever as kids, and so the feels that they have, they're like when they tell you something is based on what they felt. And so I think a unique perspective being an adult amateur because I know the feels you have, Ninja, and I try to like evoke that in my private community. I'm just like, guys, this is I know the exact feels you're doing. So what is SS Ron Possible? So are you saying that Chris Mason is not taking new clients? Chris Mason only takes clients that are on the tour or rising juniors that are going to tour, and me. And so that's why I'm trying to bring. And the majority of the coaches that I do have on the channel and coming up, and that's kind of the situation for all of them. And so I've been able to have the privilege, and that's why I want to share that access with you guys through my YouTube channel, through my teachings, what I learn as much as possible, because I just want to democratize it for everybody in the world, help as many people as possible. I think there's like a lot of lacking golf instruction out there. And so if I could bring you guys the best golf instruction all the time, that's what my goal is. So let's see. Larry Hickman, Scotty Scheffler, SS Scotty Scheffler. I I don't know what that means, but Scotty Scheffler is really good, man. Scotty Scheffler's coach, guys, one of his coaches is coming on the private community. So if you guys want to get access to Scotty Scheffler and Tiger Woods' performance coach, he's coming to the community in the next couple of weeks. So hopefully, hey man, if Larry, if you're interested in that, dude, I'd love to have you. Can you talk about pricing tiers in school, standard, premium, VIP? Yeah, man. So the biggest thing I think, the biggest value I have, I think, is in premium, for example, Ron, you have access to the 6-month curriculum, which is the thing that if I could go back and start this entire thing over after spending $100,000 and more into this golf improvement, how would I go back and do everything in a crystal clear plan to start shooting in the 70s? That is included in the premium, and then the live mentorship calls where you could hop on with all my golf coaches and literally ask them questions. Get dude, there's a guy named Kiyoki in the group. After one call with John Ray Leary, which is friends with Chris Mason, 4th ranked player in the entire world when he was a junior, he dropped 5 strokes, which was crazy. I didn't even believe that, but I was like, holy crap, he did it. So premium has that, all those things, and then unlimited swing analysis, which is crazy. I think that's a crazy thing that I offer, but like I said, Ron, I think people only really get good when they have constant feedback and follow up. So I was like, whatever it takes for people to get better, I need to give. So that's included. And then VIPs, if you're wanting to grind and you want access to me monthly, there's live mentorship calls with me monthly, one a month in VIP on top of everything premium. And you have access to me 7 days a week and prioritize DMing. And so that's it. And then the standard doesn't have the 6-month course or the access to live mentorship, but they do have everything else in there. So everything else that's included. So yeah, those are the breakdowns, man. Would love for you to check it out and let me know if you have any other questions, man. But like I said, man, I think you'd be perfect for it. Let's keep going down. Ninja back squat correlates with max vert, right? Back squat. I think squats. Yeah, squats should help. I do squats. How are you able to get Chris as your coach? So the journey for me getting coaches was crazy. I had no access or any connection to the golfing world, as maybe if you guys watch Day Oneers. And so I had to do cold calling. I had to pitch. I had a 3-hour pitch that I was giving people. The first coach, when I had 0 subscribers, I pitched for 3 weeks straight and paid him as much money as possible. And then over time, as you get intertwined with people, I ended up meeting Chris randomly. We kicked it off, personality wise, and then pitched him for a while, and over time it kind of it happened. So that was a little bit of it. So, do you think you could beat Bob to sports 101? I don't know, man. Maybe not. Yeah. So Ron, let me know if you have any questions on that. But honestly, guys, hopefully all you guys check it out. Ninja, all the stuff you have on here is for free. So goated. Hey, man. Like I said, I want to just give as much value as humanly possible for you guys. That's why the YouTube channel, man. For the first 2 years, Ninja, I don't know if I've ever told anyone this. Maybe I did, but for the first 2 years, I basically did no partnerships or ads. I was just like, let's just give as much value, and I grinded. I think I gave everyone access to 1,000 videos with no ads, because I was like, I just want to give you guys the most value as possible. So I lost so much money the first 2 years, but I was like, I don't care. I never invest in it. Like I said, I get the cheapest apartments, cheapest cars, all that. I'm a huge minimalist. And every dollar I get, I reinvest back to you guys. I don't know if you guys watched year one, but my first paycheck from YouTube, I gave back to a random subscriber. And so, yeah, man, I'm just trying to give you guys everything I can. And honestly, the private community, I think, is one of the biggest things I'll ever give back. It's so much value, I think, and I try to overpromise and over deliver. So hopefully you guys check it out. At the least, just check it out. Just I think it would be extremely valuable. Roland, once you get to a repeatable golf swing in a shot shape, should you start playing nines, 18s instead of range work? I think it has to be a combination of things. Your repeatable golf swing is I don't repeatable is not the good thing. I think dispersion is the best. Like, what is your dispersion? And the range is great for limiting that dispersion. So, like, you can have a repeatable golf swing that is drawing a lot, but maybe you want that yard to go down. Depending on your goals, obviously. Like, I'm trying to become a 5+5 handicap, so you need a combination of playing and range work. Yeah. So Ninja, yes, +1 T. What you just said, Larry. I'm just learning how about ground pressure. Haven't learned how to apply it yet. Larry, if you want a little simple tip, get a tennis ball, cut it in half, put it in your lead foot, and then once you get to the top of the backswing, just press into the tennis ball, and that will allow you to feel pressure, and then you just pop up through ground force. Um, but again, I would love to see your swing, Larry. But yeah, when applying ground pressure, how do you keep yourself from standing up? Sometimes I stand up. Um, how do you keep yourself from standing up? You need to fully rotate, get that hip out of the way. Again, that's super generalized, but yeah, lifting jig for distance mostly. Are you not in SD anymore? Ron, I'm in LA. Ninja, you need to make money, man. Money's overrated. I'm just gonna give you guys everything back. I feel like if I went to gym, I'd be sore and mess up my swing. Roland, I go to the gym 7 days a week. I think you'll be fine. um, awesome, guys. Anything else? A lot of great questions here. A lot of great comments. Honestly, is anyone like struggling really bad? Would love personalized coaching. Is anyone that have the interest in here? Would love to help you guys out, but also give you as much value as possible. Thank you so much, Ninja. Thank you so much. I'm trying to do my best. Hopefully, I could help all golfers. Um, and hopefully, I could personalize my help to you, man, and all of you guys, if possible. A lot, honestly, the content is going to be even insaner next couple of months and next year. Like a lot of big plans, a lot of coaches you guys even haven't seen yet. Caliber, like Chris Mason. It's going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of things that uh, I'm going to be showing. Guys, if you thought the content provided mass value, I do want to join the community, but I don't want to get any coaching. I feel like it's cheating. I'm not sure what do you mean by that. Oh man, dude. Believe me, I don't think I could ever be rage baited. My background is the vibes, man. But honestly, John, I love your questions so far in the community. You ask great questions, and I'm hoping to keep giving you great answers. And let's keep grinding together, man. Yeah, man. Ron, by the way, this is a secret. Don't tell anyone right now. Um, right now, for the first 100 members, we're at 93 too. There's a 50% off annual rate. So right now, it's the lowest price ever. After we hit 100 members in the community, all the prices increase. And so, and like the discounts might be removed, probably removed for annual. So if you want the annual, you're going to get the lowest price ever, and you'll get the discount if you are included in the next 8 members. So whoever gets those gets it. So honestly, guys, if you guys fill the 8, I would love you guys more than anything. I just want us, the core 100, to grind together, man. We're gonna be sick. It's gonna be awesome. Um, yeah, no pressure though. Keith and Jerome, love your content, dude. Hey, man, I love you for watching the content, man. I'm gonna make a lot better content for you, and it's hopefully you keep loving it. Appreciate it. Anything how's the game feeling, Keithan? What pro? Let's see, Ron Possible. No pressure though. Do you like? Of course, no pressure, Ron Possible. But um, love for you to be in there, man. Love for you to be in there. Uh, Chris, dude, you should do it still, man. It's still active right now. For the next eight more members. Um, and then it's going to increase. Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the driver does, but you can get both. Ninja, do you like Costco pizza? I do love Costco pizza. I ate that a lot when I was back in the day. Now I'm like on a regimented diet. I eat the same thing every single meal. But yeah, right there, over there, that's my breakfast every day. Oatmeal with protein with honey, and then for dinner I have brown rice, broccoli, turkey with no fat, sugarless ketchup, and avocado. And yeah, that's pretty much all I eat. um, but I also, guys, who maybe this is a hot take. Uh, who eats pizza with ranch? Is that just me, or yeah? Um, Roland, draw. I'm a huge drawer, man. I love hitting a bomb draw, but join as monthly rate and upgrade later to annual. Up to you, Ron. If you, like I said, the prices are going to increase after the 100 members. So there's 8 spots left. If you get the annual, right now there's a discount on annual as well. I believe that it's all of these things are going to increase. Discounts probably getting removed. So if you were thinking about annual, the best time to do it is now before 100 members. That's all I get to say. But up to you, Ron. Whatever you're comfortable with. Like I said, no pressure. But yeah, after the next 8 members, everything is increasing. My whole goal is to make the community like very close knit, so that I can provide as much focus and attention to everybody. That's why Chris, man, I just gave him an epic video on Loom. Man, I'll do whatever it takes. Larry, awesome, man. I'd love to see you in there, brother. If you are, dude, if you're interested in Scotty Scheffler, though, definitely get into mentorship. And like I said, Larry, after the next 8 members, all the prices are going to increase. So if you are thinking about upgrading, this is the time to just do it. But again, like I said, if you're okay with the whatever tier you're on, but it's just a courtesy call for people on live right now. For the 30 members, whenever it hits 100, all the prices are going to increase. Let's see here. Yeah, dude. Chris, yeah, dude. Chris, dude. Thanks a lot. I love that post you had, Chris. I already said you that to. I said that to you in the message, but I would love for everyone to do that as well. If like I did my journey. I always posted all my struggles because first of all, those are real, and it allows everyone to come together. I love the whole community aspect because when we have wins, it makes it even better, man. And I'll hype the hell out of you guys when you guys wins. When you guys wins, man, it makes me so happy. It gives me the massive joy in my life. Ninja, pizza with ranch is actually good. It's goated, man. Dude, I got man, in New York, when I lived in New York, obviously pizza there is amazing. I would always ask for ranch and they would get so bad at me because they put so much. I was like, I need ranch, man. Yeah. You ever gonna come back to SD and play some courses? I mean, I go to SD when I get my lessons with Chris. So I usually do that, but I haven't played anything besides getting lessons. Larry, man, I'll see you in there. I love hanging with you already, man. You're gonna be a goated member. I can imagine. My wife said I can't do it. NJ, oh, dude, it's okay, man. Hey, like I said, no pressure. I'll always be here if you need it. But it's all good, man. I'll also be on lives, but if anything ever changes, just know that I'll always be here. Chris, well, hey, man, it's up to you, obviously. And when you get paid, dude, I'll never pressure anyone to do anything. But like I said, maybe we don't reach 100 by Friday. Who knows? I don't know. I'm currently a member, but I pay monthly. How do I see the prices for annual? You should just be able to go to settings, Snoops, and then you could check out your membership details there and then upgrade. Um, Ron Possible. Ooh, I like this question. Snoops. Oh, yeah, awesome. Yeah, Snoops, if you check it out, yeah, like I said, I think I actually made it 16%. I was like, should we make it 15%? He's like, I was like, let me throw an extra percent in there. So it's 16% right now, while we're under 100 members. And yeah, up to you, obviously. But like I said, these live calls are more of courtesy calls, especially if you got on because of the fact that, like I said, everything is increasing after 100, and yeah. Uh, Ron Possible, are you doing in real events for community, dude? Ron, this is a big thing that's actually I'm like working on. I want to do it. I think it'd be really cool. I'm actually there's some. I was at this big YouTuber conference, and Circle. I don't know if you guys know that company. They were like they watched the channel, were like, man, like we'd love to host events for your community. My goal is like the OGs, hopefully the core 100, and people who've been part of the community longest, and like there's leaderboards too. Like I want to be able to kind of give back more and more to people who came with me in the beginning. I was like I remember pretty much everyone who's been there since the start. So I want to do that for the future for sure, Ron. That's like it would be sick, right? If like I hosted like a massive event at a nice like course. I don't know, Roland. Roland, are you going to be there, brother? You promised the Filipinos. I had to tag you, man. We got to get you in there. Um, right, yeah, baby, dude, that would be sick. I think SD would be fun. I think SD. I'm gonna end up living in SD at the grand scheme of things. So, man, yeah, man, we could always brainstorm that as members. But I want to do it, man. I think it'd be super fun, man. Every time I've met people, um, you do swinging. Okay, Roland, I'm gonna say something crazy. I do infinite swing analysis, which is I don't even understand. Like some people's like that's not a smart business decision. I was like, I don't care. People need to get good at golf. That's all that matters. I mean, Chris is in the he can vouch for me. I like you could. I go ham on swing analysis because a typical community would just like give you text responses, and I was like, this is bonkers. I saw a community that charges $10 per swing review. I was like, what? Yeah, dude. I will give you as many as you need. Honestly, like I honestly don't want you to be changing your swing every day, but actually I will not advise that. Do not do that. But every time you post your swing, I'm gonna give you feedback. Like there's no chance I don't do it, and I respond pretty much every single day. So you'll have responded in like 24 hours, unless they die, guys. Unless look at that. Dude, I'm crazy. It's just like how I get to scratch pad. I'm gonna do whatever it takes, and like just like I said, um, you'll not only be able to get swing analysis from me, but once we have live mentorship calls, you'll get swing analysis. We did one with John Ray Leary, swing analysis from the best golf coaches in the world, and you can ask questions like you're not just watching us talk. You're in the calls, and you'll be like, okay, Ron, Roland, like what questions do you have about your swing analysis? And we'll discuss with you. And you could talk to these coaches in person. It's crazy. I mean, not in person, on live, which is great. But yeah, man, like I said, Ron, the only thing that matters is that you guys got to get better. And I'll take like I was up all night on Sunday night because I was like, these guys are giving swing analysis. Like I want to answer them as fast as possible. So I stayed up till 1:30 a.m. Doing swing analysis. I was like, I love it. I love it. You guys need to get it. You guys need to get better. So it's not good enough for me to just text because text gets lost in translation. I need to show you the movements and the drills and the positions. So I think it's super valuable, And that's like that's like a little bit of the thing. There's so much more value than that. Um, so yeah, honestly, Ninja, Snoops, Ron, Roland, and Larry, love to have you guys. Or obviously check out the annual as well if you need. Let me know if you found it and have any questions around it as well. Snoops. I mean, dude, I think it's more than golf coaching, man. It's like your access to the amazing group of people, like the people here in live. There's exclusive content I drop there. It's a little bit of coaching, a little bit of amazing community. do some content. Like I think a ninja, it's like it's going to be a lot of things. It's not only like coaching. My end goal is like I think there's massive pillars in country clubs that I would love to evoke into the thing, which is white glove service, massive community where you could honestly do it. I'm a lone wolf Sigma. Hey man, I'm usually a lone wolf, but I realize when you do it with other people, it's a lot more fun. And this game is so brutal. Um, and so, yeah, man, like I think what I've realized in my journeys from scratch to scratch, my journeys when I was an engineer, like you can do it alone, which I did, but I think it's a lot more fun, and you get a lot of accountability partners and a lot more motivation when you can do it with people. So, anyways, Roland, what if I swing my video, swing me in the living room with a hit football? Yeah, I mean, all that matters if you truly believe that's what your swing looks like, then it's okay. Like like a lot of people, like I could see the general mechanics that we're going to be doing, but the one thing about a foam ball, like if you could swing at it like your real thing, yeah, dude, there are 93 members, so there's 7 spots left to be part of the OG 100. Guys, I'm gonna show it again. Don't make me show it again. I'll show it again. You guys, this is it. You guys made me show it again. You guys maybe did. This is your guys' fault. This is your fault. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Who's gonna be part of it? Who's going to war with me? Who's going to war with me? I'll do it. But yeah, man, if you're in the next 7 spots, then you're part of the OG 100. Oh, dude, you got it. Um, but yeah, Larry, if you want to be included in those live mentorship calls, especially with the former PGA Tour pro and putting god who has the greatest swing this Thursday, um, definitely check out the premium version. That's like everything, and then you'll have the 6-month curriculum in there as well. But after the 100 OGs, the 100 OGs, that kind of rolls off the 100 OGs. I like that. Then prices increase. So if you ever had a thought of Larry to upgrade, um, I definitely recommend that before 100 people hit, because all the prices are going to increase. But yeah, Roland, yeah, man. Like I said, some people did that the other day. So and I got you. Like I said, I really only need to see the mechanics, like generally. Doesn't change when you're hitting a foam ball. Oh hell no, nah, don't do it. We're gonna break something. Nah, dude, you're fine. 16%. What does that mean, Ron? What do you mean by 16%? Oh, annual, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Because because someone recommended to give 15%, and I was like, nah. You know what? We're gonna give them an extra 1% more, so I gave it 16%. I don't know. I was just like, I just want to give more. Um, someone recommended 15%, so I was like, I need to one up everybody and give 16% more. Oh my god, yeah, dude. That's the whole theme of the community. How much can I give back? Um, NJ was playing around, but my commitment is only on the weekends. For does that seem enough? Will I be able to take advantage of everything you're offering just on the weekends? I can't really golf during the week because of work and fam. Um, NJ, by the way, I grind 7 days a week. So regardless of when you give interact, I'm there. Also, there's a lot of people who only play on the weekends. I think this is, and you'll realize this. I mean, Chris can vouch. Everything is personalized. Um, so like, there's a lot of people who work. There's 3 guys who are CEOs who have 3 companies, and they can only play 4 days. Allocate 2 to 4 hours every month. And so I will talk to you, and we will literally figure out a personalized plan for your schedule, your swing, everything about you, NJ. So like, if you can only do weekends, like I will prioritize like understanding like what's in your game, what's your struggles, and then we'll make a personalized plan for you, um, based off of everything I know about practice. Also, guys, sneak peek. This is a sneak peek. Don't tell anybody. Again, I just got Jason Bale. You guys may not know him, but he's the #1 coach for the PGA Tour, PGA in 2025. But he's an expert in practice. And so he's going to be hopping on the call in the next week as well, where we're going to talk about practice. And then you'll literally have the greatest practice plans for you. And then we'll prioritize it and personalize it for you. So, NJ, like I said, will you have a lot going on during the week? Dude, it doesn't matter. I prioritize you guys more than anything. And so whatever it takes, I will be there. And dude, it's Tuesday, 10:51 p.m. I'm grinding on live so I can help as many as people, and then I'm gonna help more people in the community, like I did an hour ago. So just know you will be prioritized all the time. Uh, oh, dude, thanks, Chris, that you kind of answered it. I love it. All right, brother, give me 2 minutes. It's 2 a.m. But I've been overanalyzing this thing. Might as well do it, dude. I have. If you guys been watching the content, you know I overanalyze everything in my life, and so the whole goal of it. This is why I named it Golf Simplified. Is how can we make it? How can we make, especially people who like overanalyze everything? I literally have a tattoo on my side that's like about overanalyzing. How can we make you not overanalyze? And so the amount of information I give in these looms and these videos I give you, even though I could see like multiple different things that we need to work on. This is I've gotten this teaching style from my coaches. I always believe that the best coaches are good at maybe two or three things. One of them is they need to know their stuff. Obviously, they need to be able to know like what to fix. But the second is prioritization and how much you actually communicate to people, because this is also why like you'll see things are segmented. Like I don't give you like all 5 tips and tricks that you need. Like I could see 7 things that's broken in the swing, but a huge philosophy of mine, similar to Chris's, is let's figure out the one domino that could break everything else, and then only give you that thing. Everyone is like, no, give me everything. I was like, no, 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 no. You will destroy your swing thinking about all these things. And so that's helped me we're very fast. Like that's why I've worked on my backswing for 6 months, which is maybe crazy. But after I worked on my backswing, this is when, like I said, if I could go back starting all over and I could do it all again, I would have just done the backswing. Like if we could build a simple backswing, we will build a repeatable golf swing. And so, yeah. I wouldn't. You went in. Your mentor was enough to break 90 and then 80. Yeah, dude. Rob Possible, dude. A lot of people have coaches. I don't know what people pay for their coaches, but there's a guy named Tao who just broke 80. He shot a 71, which was crazy. That was actually a crazy thing. But he has a coach that he sees, and then he has us for every single day between that. So yeah, we basically, for what I do with those, because a guy asked a question in our live yesterday, like how we work. We become a big compliment. This is key, because this is a great question too, because a lot of people don't know. That's why I have a lot of coaches, but they don't interfere with each other. They all like Will Robbins, Chris, they're close friends, John Ray Leary. All these are coaches in my sphere, but they're all connected. And so we all figure out as a plan, like what is the best way to complement each other so that people are not stepping on each other's shoes or toes. And so Ron, like the way we would work if you had live lessons is that you just tell me like what you guys are working on so that we could build around that. I'm not going to be like, he's telling you to work or you're over top and I'm going to tell you about rotation. So we build around that as well. Like I said, you'll see examples of that as well in the community. The guy named Tao, there's another guy named, who's actually Filipino. I forgot his name, but he just joined yesterday. But yes, you will, dude, I will help you break 90 and then 80, man. Like, I would love to see your swing, and then we'll strategize accordingly. Sorry, that was long-winded, but that question came up multiple times in the last 2 days, and it's a great question. Just wanted to answer it fully for you, man. NJ, dude, thanks, man. Thanks, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, you'll see it if you join the community, man. I like highly invested in you guys. That's why, dude, I put 200. My team and I put 200 hours in every YouTube video or more, just because, like, honestly, some of you guys may never even realize the details, but like an hour and a half in, like if there's a little shift in a camera, like I'll spend another couple hours changing it. Larry, dude, yeah, man. Welcome to the community. I saw you. Yeah, my little thing, Larry, is that like I said, all the prices are going to increase after 7 more people join, or whatever it is. And so if once that happens, all the prices increase. So if you have any thought of like upgrading to premium, which is the access to the coaches, um, then if you ever wanted that, then I would recommend to do it now. But again, if you're okay with that, then you keep your tier. But because yeah, those rates for premium VIP will increase, and whenever we hit, oh well, I go, whoa, 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 really? I'm not even count. I guess 5 more members. So sheesh, that's you guys. That's you guys. I'm excited. Oh, you guys. Oh, I already seeing the bios. But yeah, Larry, that's up to you. But once we hit 100, the price for VIP and premium will increase. But so if you're ever thinking about upgrading, it would definitely be uh, right now. Um, let's go down. Roland, where do I send a swing analysis, dude? You're in. Awesome, brother. Just go into the community. Hopefully, it's easy to navigate. But also, once I get off live and wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna give you guys a little special something. But yeah, Roland. Two things. Two things. This is very important. I don't know if how you filmed your swing, but um, I created a doc that I did massive research from the top golf coaches in the world on how to film your swing properly. This is very important on how to film your swing properly. Um, what's this called? Yeah, very very important, guys. Guys, this is a big thing. I would love to just kind of give it to you, but how you film your swing determines how we analyze swings. I can assess things, but usually you don't want to film it incorrectly because people usually get improper ways of things. But anyways, Roland, to answer your question, you just yeah. Let me see if I could share the doc. Can I actually share the doc here? Can I give you guys a little something for free in this chat? I don't know if I can, but usually it's in the plane of your hands, and then yeah, mainly plane of your hands. But I created a doc that took me a long time. But anyways, Roland, sorry to answer your question. Just go into the community, put in your swing, and then I will always ask two things. Always, this is very important, guys. If a coach doesn't do this, don't do it. I will always ask to also expedite when you post your swing. Say two things: what is the ball doing, and what is the miss? The problem with a lot of coaches and all the top coaches, we all ask this now. If people ask you, if people start giving you technical advice before knowing that, you are going to get into a hell of like swing tips. The only thing that matters is like what happens. So like, and then you reverse engineer the solution from there. Or, like that's a very big thing that Chris does for all his PGA Tour players. It's a big thing that Dana does. That's all I do, because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is you getting better contact and dispersion. And then once you fix those two things, then the swing is going to naturally look better. If I could go back, I would have told myself that, because I was like, first 2 years, I was like, oh, my hip rotation and my just casting is like, none of that matters. Let's just get you shooting better. Anyways, sorry. Hopefully, I answered your question there. I'm excited to see the swing. Who am I talking to right now? Ron Possible, 100 OG prices will stay. Yes, the price you have right now will lock in for the rest of your life as long as you remember. And every time we get more and more members, I have to naturally increase the price, because at the end of the day, I want to put all my attention to you guys. And so I can't have this community be so big. And so every time we get more members and quality of the membership, the prices will increase. And so whatever you get in now, you'll lock in forever as long as you stay. Yeah, okay. Out of curiosity, what is your privacy policy, such as if I were to share a video and not wanted reuse or shown in a video? If you were to share a video, my privacy policy, you can't be showing, you can't like share videos where like you have access to all the live calls and everything, but you can't like share our content out. And especially if members are in there. Yeah, we want to keep the privacy to the people in here. Yeah. NJC and NC. If you never want things, one thing I didn't realize it's UC ends up being. I don't know the conversion. Um, but yeah, NCA, of course, if you're in and you don't want anything shown, just let me know directly. I'll make that a priority. Ninja free 99. Guys, we need 5 more members. And like I said, if you guys want to be part of the premium right now, like the prices for premium and VIP will increase after 5 more members. So if you are on standard and want to have access to the world's best golf coaches and the 6 month curriculum to get the 70s, if I had to start all over, that's only available through premium. If you ever had a thought of wanting to upgrade, I would do it before we hit 100. But if you're okay with your tier, disregard all that. Just want to give you the courtesy notice just in case. But like I said, it's all up to you guys. So yeah, Ro and Larry, just a courtesy. Oh yeah, NC meant a video of me. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we'll never share anything that you don't want to be shared. That's a guarantee. Like, yeah, no, I think he means like if you would use swing help video in one of your videos. Yeah. Ninja NC, anything that you guys don't want to be shown, it will never be shown. I would never do that. I want to give full privacy. Like I said, everything personalized to you. And so that's a guarantee for me. God, man, you guys are making me nervous. Can we do it? We need 5 more. We need 5 more. Oh my God. Then I can go to sleep happy, even though my swing was horrible today. But also, anyone else in the chat, I know all these questions have been about the community. I am also in this chat, in this live to help as much as I can. Like, I want to give you as much value as possible, whatever that is. So, all the 24 people in this chat right now, if you guys are struggling at all with their games on your life, if you guys need anything, honestly, I'm here for anything at your guys' disposal. Funny enough, the people who do VIP, they asked like, what can we use it monthly for? And I was like, literally anything. And so to give you guys a little bit of background about myself, besides the golf, my background was engineering and business. So, if you need advice around that, love to always talk about that stuff, and also content, obviously. So, how do you keep yourself from standing up during your downswing? Let's do some demonstrations, man. Let's do it. Oh. So, I mean, there's 2 things that could be causing this. Not 2 things. There's like a lot of things that be causing this. But one thing that is a very big pattern in the golf swing is usually it's relatively symmetric. What I mean by that is if you do something bad in the backswing, this is why I'm very hyper-focused towards simplistic backswing. If you do something bad in the backswing, for example, me at times is that I will dip because I want to use so much of the ground. So I will dip a little bit on the backswing. And so if you do that, the opposing side, when you do the downswing, you're going to pop up early. That's one thing that could be happening. I don't know what your swing looks like. Yes. So then that's one thing that could be causing it. I don't know what your swing looks like, Ninja, but that's one thing. The second thing is if you don't get full rotation around and you stop here, which I do sometimes, and so I go like this, at the I'll still compress it, but not fully. So there's like this drill you could do. You should do this home actually, Ninja. Just get a chair, and if you can also have you can bring this in the range. It's like a chair. It's called the chair butt drill. But basically, you're rotating. Just feel like you connected, and then when you add a little pressure, make sure that the left cheek never leaves that chair. And so I would work on that. It's a good one. It's a classic, but it's a classic because people use it. But like I said, those are drills for specific things, like your rotation. I personally look at what is the root cause once I see a swing. So usually it's some compensation that happens before the rotation even happens. But yeah, it could be backswing stuff. It could be a lot of people have a lifting problem that causes some compensation in the downswing. That's how I kind of teach that. What is the root cause? Chris is also big on that. Dana's like, why are you doing that? It's like rather than patch fixing things like, oh, rotation is bad, let me give you a rotation drill. My strategy is rotation is bad, but why is rotation bad? Is it because there's something upstream that caused that? Maybe. If it is, then let's find that thing in the backswing. Okay, let's maybe work on the backswing. That's why like a lot of the people come, it's like a lot of amateurs, and I did this. I would come to a coach and be like, I have problems casting, and I was like, can you give me a drill? I was like, no, dude, like that's not how it works. Um, NJ, dude, let's do it. I'm excited to see the swing, man. I love like new members seeing it. NJ, also, honestly, check out the onboarding post. If you need more clarification, I would love for you to even like just introduce yourself and everything. My goal is, guys, my goal is not only for you guys to get really good at golf, but hopefully make like lifetime friends. Like I kind of want to grind forever, to be honest. So I'll always be there. But there's like a lot of people in different areas next to you, whether you're in LA, Australia, Philippines. And so hopefully there's like a member map, which is awesome feature where you can see the people around you. And hopefully everyone's kind of vibing so that you guys could do like live rounds too. I think that would be really cool. So, but obviously, NJ, I would love to see your swing. Um, yeah, beginners and amateurs like me need to be careful, assuming that we know what's wrong. Dude, Ninja, I've played more golf in the last 3 years than 99% of the world, and I'm like diagnosing my swing sometimes is when I in the earlier days, the first 2 years, all my coaches are like, you don't know anything, and I'm like, I don't know anything, and so now it's getting better um, because of the fact that when I go to my coach, I was like, I actually think this is it now, and they're like, yeah, that's right now. So like I never like wanted to. I never decided to coach until I got to the point where my self diagnosis was correct. Because then I'd be like, why would I even offer coaching? But yeah, to the point I'm like, I know my feels and I know what to work on. And but yeah, back in the day, man, like year one, year two, I was like, guys, I think it's rotation. It's like you're completely wrong, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, dude, it's funny. It's funny. Beginners and amateurs always think that this is the problem with like YouTube golf and swing tips and Instagram. I think it's a huge like thing by the golf market. They just like throw all these jargon words, and then all of these amateurs and beginners think they know what's in a golf swing by knowing these jargon words, and they'll go to coaches like, "Oh, my rotation's really bad. My casting's like, okay, dude, relax, relax." All right, Alex. Oh, here we go. We got some. Uh, hold on. Let me. How many across the golf course at 90 to get? Yeah, exactly, dude. 90, man. We're going to 200 based on how technology works. We're gonna live till we're 400 now. Um, uh, and Ninja, I just saw. Let me go to Alex. Why do I keep sitting and topping my irons? Like it can pipe my drive, but can't hit my irons like 20 yards. So my first thing is like you're probably able to hit your driver because it's on a tee, and maybe you are. One thing I would look at first is your position. Um, Alex in seven. Um, so I don't know how you're positioning, but and I also don't know what your swing looks like. But you need to be able to position yourself well so that you have your angle of descent of your irons is going down. And so if you're messed up in position, like if you're too far back or forward on certain irons, then that could mess up. And so uh, let's just start there because I don't know what your swing looks like, and I know this is like a non-negotiable. So basically, um, I'd love for you to just get here, ball center, and then make sure with everything except driver, and I'll talk about driver too, is that you have 4 inches to your left, and then with 7 or 8 iron, depending, you're basically middle stance, and then based off of what your longer irons go a little bit farther, like 7 iron, 6 iron, 5 iron up to the woods, and then the opposing side. That will allow you to like hit down, and then just make sure, Alexian, that when you are okay, this is important. When you're going down, like with your irons, when you're hitting down, there's like a force that's going down this way. Boom! It's like this with your irons, and so you basically have like a downward, so you could hit the ground. Driver is more like boom, like you're hitting up on the driver. So it's like here and then here. If you don't do the same swing for driver in that sense, and so when you're hitting like trying to compress the ball, it's kind of like this versus that ish. high level stuff. Oh, I see. That's the point of yes, yeah, Ninja, exactly. What's my handicap? 7 right now, and I feel like it's gonna be. I think I can get to. So my goal was scratched in 5 years. We're year 3. I'm feeling really good about the game right now. I feel like I could get to like a 4 um, in 2 months, and then I think I can get to scratch by the 5 year mark. That's kind of been the whole thing. Um, Larry, so the whole thing about premium too is that all the calls are recorded, and you also have so you can always access them. Also, there is a top ins. Okay, so this is another guys, another benefit. This is, I think, maybe this is a crazy benefit. Um, that so as you guys know that I have YouTube videos, but there is essentially over. I looked at it. We have my team and I looked at it. We have over 20 terabytes of golf footage, and a big value add in this community is I am at literally handpicking the best, most impactful parts in all this footage. Like I'm going through thousands and thousands of hours of footage. I don't know where I get the time anymore, and I'm like handpicking all the most impactful things from my journey, and I'm putting it into a module in modules into this community. It's called Top Insights. What's this called? Top Insights from the world's top golf coaches. So I think for yeah, Larry. Not only will you have all the recorded calls from all the top mentorship calls, and all the things in there is highly valuable, but you also have this top mentorship, top insights, basically the best tips, drills, insights from the world's best golf coaches. Rather than having to watch thousands and thousands of hours of footage, I'll do it, and I'll do it for you. Rolling, dude, I'm excited, man. Uh, Ninja, yeah, yes, sir. I've a great video of it. If I could send it somehow. Allison, yeah, man. In my private community, would love for you to join. I basically give personalized advice and coaching to everyone there, and we've been hyping it up for the last couple of minutes here. But there's literally 95 members, and once we hit 100, all the prices increase, and we're trying to find a core OG 100 members. So we'd love for you to join, man, and we can get you dialed. I'll get you dialed specifically. Holy potential free swing review. Yeah, I mean, no, I think it's a combination of things. Joseph, I mean, my short game and putting isn't where I want it to be, but also I'm going through I went through an injury, and then what I did was I rebuilt my swing. So I was at a 7 like 6 months ago, and then I decided that 6 to 7 months ago, and then I decided I want to rebuild the entire thing. So I went from a 7 back to a 12, and then once I kind of rebuilt my swing, I brought it back down to a 7. So because I always think about like what is the maximum ceiling I could get to, and 6 months ago, even though I was a 7, I didn't think that route was going to bring me to like the maximum potential I could get. So I rebuilt everything, and now I'm back to 7. But I feel like my 7 now I was way more skilled than my 7 back then. So that's just a little thing. Did you reach your goal yet, by the way? Not yet, but we're onwards. Yeah. My goal, I mean, from the beginning of this YouTube channel to today. By goal, I mean from the beginning of this YouTube channel to today. What do you mean by that? Yeah, I think my main goals are really just to become a scratch golfer and give you guys as much value as possible. So hopefully just keep doing that every single day. Hey, did Ron Possible leave? Ron Possible is gone. Oh, man. Chris, I don't think we're going to hit 100 tonight. Oh, man. I know. Oh, Ron's here. Ron's gone. I thought you left us. I thought you left us. What's going on with you? You said it's too. Oh no. We have 5 more. We were so close. We had some momentum. All right. I think I'm gonna try to make. Yeah, no, it's funny, man. I think my last round, I just haven't. So I had a little slight back injury, and I haven't putted for like because I didn't want to bend down as much. For like 2.5 weeks, I hit like 80% of greens and 80% of fairways, and I shot an 81, and I was like, oh my god. And it was because I missed. I had five three putts, five to six three putts, and I missed three footers, and I was just like, this shouldn't happen. So yeah, man. I mean, I appreciate it, man. I'm just trying to, like I said, I'm just grinding, man. I was able to break 90 in 3 months and shoot in 70s in 2 years, but my goal really is to become a plus five handicap, and so all good, brother Alexian. I'll always be here for you if you ever need. Well, in the school community, if it ever changes. All right, Mystic. What's the coach that clicked with you most out of all the lessons you showed on YouTube? So this is a great question, Mystic. And a lot of people don't really realize the behind the scenes of all of it. But I truly believe every coach has been perfect for me at the stage. Like, not a lot of people understand. The reason I know so much about the golf swing, to be honest, is like Dana and I like geeked out hard. Like Dana is one of the smartest individuals in coaching ever. And so all the technical details, every little nuance, like I learned a lot from him, like a crazy amount. And I still talk to Dana too. And all these coaches that you guys see are actually going to appear in the community. So you guys could talk to them. And so I think it just depended on the journey. Like Mike Woodruff gave me a lot of great information as a beginner. Chris right now has really been good at simplifying certain things, and some of the mental. And some of these new coaches that you guys haven't seen before, sneak peek, they're going to appear in the community before the YouTube channel. But like you guys, there's like an entire caliber of coaches that's never been shown on YouTube. That like Scotty Scheffler's coach is going to be in the one of his coaches is going to be in the community soon, and like the way he thinks about peak performance, he's trained Scotty Scheffler and Tiger Woods, and so like he's going to be in the um, Roland. Yes, sir. You could go to the classroom, go to either FAQ or into month one, and it says how to film your swing properly. By the way, but yeah. So Mystic, like them, Jason Bale, who's number one coach in PGA Tour on 2025, he's going to be coming in soon into the school community. Wyndham Clark's mental coach, Julie Elliott, number one mental coach in the world. Like there's like calibers that's even like insane, like no one really realizes, and I'm gonna bring them all. And so, yeah, I think there's just like insane amount of people, like Brad Faxon in Florida. I'm like talking to all these people that you guys even haven't seen, and like I think it's gonna upgrade not only you guys. Like I want you guys to be crazy insane, getting the highest value content of all time, and like the most premier coaching, and a lot of players that you guys haven't even seen that is gonna make a difference to you guys, I think. But yeah, hopefully that answers the question. All right, Roland, can you find the document? Yeah, okay. Ninja, can you give a quick overview group and how that affects with what you do with your wrist? Hype up a bit, bro. Ron Possible is in baby. Oh, Ron Possible, let's go, let's go. Oh my god, can we get some W's in the chat? Ron, you didn't get annual, bro. I thought, what were you talking about annual? I gave you 16%. Oh, I thought you were going to take advantage of that extra 1% I gave more people. Oh yeah, Ninja. Let me talk about grip real quick. Okay, so again, everyone, the how I teach grip, like W's in the chat, W's in the chat. Ron, come on, you didn't want the 16%. But yeah, okay. So like I said, the grip I teach is purely based off of my perspective as an adult amateur and what I believe is the highest probability of success. I got to give that disclaimer because there's a lot of people who have weak grips and super strong grips, and they're really good players. Colin Morikawa, weak grip, a monster. But Ninja, I'm going to give you a quick overview on my grip and what I teach. Yeah, I guess. Guys, fill in the roster spots. The last three spots, the run doesn't get 16%. I'm gonna call everyone in my friend group just to do this. Okay, Ninja. So I want you to do this. Uh, I'm just trying to angle. This is your hand. If you're a right-hand golfer, grab the grip and put it diagonally here. Make sure it's not. This is see this like cushiony thing. Make sure it's not under this. That'll screw up your entire game. Have it right here, and then you want it over, and then when you lock in this line right here, this line points to your trail shoulder, and then this is strong to neutral grip. So you should see about 2 to 2.5 knuckles right there. And then Ninja, you grab this hand and you put it over this is called the love line or lifeline. Put that into the thumb. And then when you put your hand over, this line here also points to your trail shoulder. Have my club so in my fingers. Oh man, yeah. Don't do that. So this is it. Guys, I'm gonna give you a secret thing. But I'm still getting used to it. I don't know if I wanted to do it, but a lot of the best tour players do it. Chris wants me to do it. I'm still getting used to it. But you could also do this. So obviously this is the standard. This is a preference thing for stabilization. I'm not used to it yet, so maybe I do it, maybe I don't. But if you guys want to tinker with it, this is a bonus. So again, this is the grip. You could also go here and see this right trigger finger. Some top tour players do this. They literally press into it more like this. And then when you see this thing right here, like this big like muscle, it like kind of goes like that. This could help stabilization, but also for compression when you're going down and applying more force down. So that's the thing you should tinker with. I am going in between right now, but I know a lot of my colleagues who are tour players do it. Yeah, Chris teaches some of it to his tour players, but yeah, that's just another thing. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Ninja, I got you. All right. Sorry, guys. I see there's some questions here. First of all, W's in chat. Alexian, I'm gonna get to you. Rob Possible, you're tested. You're tested fire right here. 3 members. You're. You know what, guys? You guys got to make sure that Ron doesn't get his 16% discount on annual. We need 3 more members in the private community. Who's doing it? Who's joining it? Guys, if you want to be I love it. Guys, we only have 3 more spots to be part of the OG 100 of the private community, which is the number one priority in my entire life, to give you guys as much value as humanly possible. But okay. Alexian, I need more tips at the feel impact, because like when I try to compress it, doesn't divot. Okay, I'm going to get to you, Alexian. I'm going to give you some drills and feels. I'll be back soon with that. James Lee, what's your weight transfer from the beginning of the swing, middle, and end? Let me talk to you a little bit soon. I'm going to remember that. All right, we're going to quickly do your ninja thing. Have a W's in chat. Okay, great. All right, we'll do it in reverse order because Ninja had a follow up. All right, Ninja, you ready? So we can go through this again? All right, hand like this. Get your club right now. Do it. Like this across. Make sure this doesn't go over this like this cushy part. This will screw up your swing. Go here. This is a neutral to strong grip, by the way. And then when you go over like this line, Ninja, pointing to your trail shoulder. This is my trail shoulder. I'm a right-handed golfer. Again, this is neutral to strong grip. You will see 2 or 2.5 knuckles. 2.5 is okay, but 2 is usually perfect. Now, grab your right. You will see this lifeline thing that goes over this, like this thumb goes into that. Then you go in here, and then this line points to your trail shoulder. Now, this is a preference thing. I'm interlock. You could also do overlap, whatever is your preference. I switched between the two a long time ago. Now I went to interlock for the last 1.5 years. more stabilization. Let me know if you, Ninja, is that good? Give me a thumbs up if that you got it. Um, all right, Daniel, my man, relate to what you were just talking about 10 minutes ago. I've really liked Chris's stuff about setup irons. I feel like makes sense, and those examples are great. I love to see driver. Dri- and W's in chat, Ninja. I got you. I'm more of a goat in the school community. Okay, Daniel. Driver. So driver is the only thing. Hey, Daniel. The only thing really. I mean, I feel the same swing really with irons and driver. The only thing is setup. So driver setup, left ball. Ball is in line with your left heel. Yeah, for driver. And then wherever your 3-wood is for your right foot, it's about 1 to 2 inches away, wider stance. Also, if you want to hit a draw, I usually hit draws, but also more of an into path, and you want to hit bombs. Richard Tedder, number one golfer in Estonia that I just went to Estonia with, he does this at setup for driver, a little hip bump. A lot of people do this as well. Ludwig, Rory, Bryson, little hip bump to the left while that setup, and then have that same feel of the swing. Just hit up like that, bang. That is driver. Okay. Joseph. Yeah, man, Joseph. The membership is for every single person. We have people. I'm gonna give you. Hey, can I throw some wins out there right now? Let me start with some beginners. Thomas joined, beginner, complete beginner. 13 days later, went to a tournament, shot 10 strokes better, and then, which is crazy. I haven't even joined a tournament. The guy has balls. I got to say, Thomas has balls. And then 9 days later, got 6 strokes better. Delete just broke 90. Origin just broke 80, shot a 77, and he's starting to hit 300-yard drives. Tao just broke 80 with a 71. He surpassed my PR. I mean, I'm glad that I helped him do it, but now I'm a little jealous. And so, to answer your question, Joseph, the amount of knowledge I have is personalized to you, and you will get it. I think this is why my unique advantage, being learning golf as an adult amateur. I just vary depending on the type of person, and then also all my coaches that you've seen in the YouTube channel, I bring in to the community so that you can learn from them directly. So, like I said, everyone has gotten massive benefit, regardless of your skill level, purely because of the fact that I believe I've kind of ranged all over, and I've trained with beginners. I was a beginner literally a couple of years ago, and I trained with PGA Tour, like tour players all time, and the best golf coaches in the world. And so, yeah, man, I honestly want my goal is to make the YouTube channel like one of the best pieces of content, but also like the school community to be the greatest repository of crystal clear resources ever in the world. I mean, some people are already in here. So, I mean, Chris, let me know if you think that's going to be a thing. So anyways, Joseph, would love to see you in there. Also, is your last name Yoon? Because my best friend's name Yoon. we're already connected. Okay, sorry. There were questions up here. There's so many people comments. Okay, Alexian, I need more tips about the field impact. Oh, wait, let me hold on. Okay, Alexian, you had a question. I'm trying to find your comment because I think it's important. Okay, you had a question about tips about feel at impact, because like when I try to compress, it doesn't do it almost. I'm going to give you a drill to feel compression and impact and rotation of the hips, Alexian. So, can we see? All right, boom. Basically, get in your regular stance. Get your iron into the ground to the right side of your foot, like this, outside of it. I want you to press into the shaft as much as you can so that this club is dug into the earth, like this. It's like, and so when you then you need to drag this to the ball. But the only way you can do that, since it's already, the shaft is pressed so much in the ground, is to rotate your hips. Bang. This is perfect impact position. This is what compression feels like. Then from there, I want you to basically I call it reverse impact drills. Basically, from here, you do a mini backswing and then get back to the position. Get back to the position. Do 100 of these until your hands bleed. This will allow you to feel what compression and impact feels like. Then do 50% swing. Bang, bang. Go to 100. Boom. That will help. Yes. So hopefully that helps, Alexian, and also anyone who needs help with compression. Okay, James, great head. What's your weight transfer from the beginning of the swing, middle, and end? Sure, great question. Weight transfer for me depends on the person. This is generalized because I don't see your swing. I'm a 60-40 person, basically a little hip bump to the left, 60% on the lead side, 40% here. As I go back, I'm loading into this hip. I get to about 70 to 80% until I start falling. I go like this. And then I start shifting pressure back. And then it goes about almost half here. And then the instant I'm about to like explode off the ground pressure, it's about, it goes to 70, 80, 90, 100%. And then I'm like 95% at the end of it. James and Alexian, hopefully that answers. If it is, give me some thumbs up or fire emojis. Larry, do you know exactly how far you hit your pitching wedge? My pitching wedge, right now, no, because I changed something in my swing and I'm hitting a little farther. But a couple of weeks ago, it was about 137, 139 carry. Maybe 142, but now, like, man, I was hitting the other day at like 149 because I changed something that's massively compressing everything. But I need to recalibrate my distances because I'm changing a bunch of things in my swing. What do you think about when you shift your weight? J4V, I don't really think too much about shifting my weight. I try to get into a good coil in the backswing. And then if you get to a good coil in the backswing, it naturally shifts your pressure down and left. So I just do that. Ninja. Oh, hold on. Ninja. He talks about it specifically one of the Chris Mason. Dan. Oh, awesome. Yes. Sorry, I'm like catching up. How much is the membership? James Lee. Sorry, I'm catching up with these questions. Check out the school community link down below. There are 3 tiers. And the main thing is, as I've kind of expressed, everyone's got to hype it up, but there's 100. We're trying to get to the first OG 100. I call them the OG 100, where if you are 100 or less members, then you get the best price ever. Right now, where are we at? I think oh my God, we're at 97. You guys are crazy. So there's 3 more slots left. And once we hit 100, all the prices are going to increase forever. But as long as you stay, you get that price. And the premium, if you want access to my coaches and live mentorship calls, is in there. If you want to grind, VIP is available. But that's kind of it. And there's a lot more. If you have any questions, James Lee, I'm here for a while. I love grinding on live now to help. But if you have any questions on the membership, let me know. All right, Ninja. I was talking about the ball position, the weight shift. I agree with you. Hard to learn from that. I'm about to play comp at my club also. Let's go, Chris. Let's go. Oh man, the content that is already available in the community, that's hard to get access. Let's go, baby. Joseph, yes, sir. Thanks so much, man, Chris. I appreciate the kind words, man. I'm just trying to do whatever I can. Ninja Gripaz, Hind Marsh, what's up, my guy? Watching all the way from New Zealand, dude. That is on the bucket list. Alexi and James Lee, let's go fire. Let's go, Ron. Sorry, I don't know if you left, but just let's go. So okay, God, let's go. Keep going. Let's go, Alexia. So at impact, my grip should almost be at front hip, while impact of club should be middle of setup. Impact of my grip should be almost at the front hip. Impact of club should be middle of setup. Alexia, can you rephrase that? I'm sorry, it's hard to impact. Yeah, rephrase that. Second. Joseph will join the membership. Good night. Love your work, dude. Thanks for hopping on, man. Hopefully, I helped out. Would love to see you in the member in the live community. Ninja, do this in the school community, but with video feeding. Yeah, Ninja. Literally, I grind harder in the school community, um, and obviously it's more personalized because I can see your videos and it's unlimited. Because I'm a savage, I'm crazy. I just need you guys to improve. So, I mean, um, yeah, man, you'll see it the instant you join. You'll just check out the community, like the feed. Like I comment and respond to every single post every single day because I'm a savage. I don't sleep. I don't sleep. Oh man. Hopefully, but yeah, basically, like hopefully found some value from all this, Ninja. But yeah, once I see your swing and see your game, we'll just customize it for you, and we're gonna get you to grind. Crawford golfs. Have you ever thought about golfing in Ireland? Yes, dude. Oh my god. That is the dream, man. That is the dream. Where your hands are, Alex. So at impact when club hits ball, should the top of the club and your grip almost be at the front hip? I'm just gonna show you. So basically, at impact for irons and compression is like here, and then this is a little rotated, and you have a handle forward. So this is basically what impact looks like. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Uh, Ninja, if your impact feels hard, like you're hitting a tungsten cube instead of a golf ball, what can that tell you about your swing? That sounds like you're hitting the ground and you're chunking it. And you're probably, if you're chunking it, there's so many things that could be a reason, but you're probably either, I'm assuming this is because the majority of amateurs that I train is like they're stuck on the right foot and we need to get to your lead side. Or this is, I don't know if you're, especially if you're divot ahead of the ball with that. Divot ahead of the ball with that. What do you mean by that? We want you to hit ball first, then turf. That's the number one goal. If you're chunking it, there's probably two reasons. Maybe you're stuck in your right side, or you don't rotate properly. And if you're thinning it, you're either massively moving your mass left, or you're also on your right side and you're hitting up when you should be hitting down. That's like the two generalizations. Yes, perfect, Alexian. I got you. Yeah. So that's basically what you need. So get to that position, Alexian, and then do reverse impact drills. Try to just do mini backswings and get back to that position. Oh man, I haven't eaten in the last 5-6 hours. I'm just grinding with you guys. I love it. Oh man. Guys, I don't know if we're gonna hit. I don't know if we're gonna hit 100 today. We're at 97 members. Oh man. If any three of you joined the OG 100, I would go to sleep happy. Oh man. Ninja, you got to be part of it. uh, hard to explain the feeling with no video. It's hard, of course, but I had a few swings where I didn't chunk it. The ball had good height and okay distance, but the impact didn't. Yeah, you might have just. I mean, if you're hitting the ball and it's getting good height, you're probably scooping at it, and it's not a compress. It's not compression. But that's kind of like where I'm thinking about it. All good, brother. We're on it live. I'm still giving you. I'm going to give you as much value as I can while we're here, man. Oh, we got user BQ in the house. What's going on, brother? Oh man, morning, man. User BQ. I don't know if you're in the community yet, but we need 3 new members. We're at 97, and we're trying to fill the spots for the OG 100 lowest rates ever. Scooping goes back to the grip. I would say scooping is not purely on the grip. That there's, like I said, the root cause is not the grip. I don't think. Um, there's a lot more that's causing that. I would say. Rarely scooping is caused by grip. Rarely. Okay. Yes, sir. There's like, yeah, there's a bunch of things. You're probably like early extending or not getting enough pressure left or not rotating, Ninja. Guys, all right, we've been on live for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I loved every single second of it. Ninja, yeah, I mean it's tough, man. I don't know. I would love to see your swing, but honestly, like I think my YouTube videos personally, maybe if I can, is always a good guidance. So that's why I kind of release them. Um, guys, is there anyone left? I think I need to go to sleep soon. I have so much stuff to do tomorrow morning to train and get back to the community and all that stuff. But this was amazing. I'm gonna stick around for the next 10-ish minutes, maybe five. Anyone here want to be part of the OG 100? Dude, Ninja. Hopefully, join on the lives other times as well, man. I'll be live another day. We're also improving the lives. My team and I are gonna start getting it out on the course. We're plugging it into our cameras. That's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna try to bring all these like top players on it too, and hopefully you guys get even more value. All right, guys. Who in here in the 16 wants to fill it in or has any questions on the school community? Here, I'm mainly going to be streaming on YouTube probably. Time check. It's 11:42. My bedtime's at 9:30, but I want to grind with you guys, brothers. Um, I think maybe 5 more minutes, but guys, honestly, let's. If you guys, if any, does anyone help? Maybe, man. Maybe I do both. Once I could try. I could try both. We'll see. Ninja. Anyone else needs some help with their games? In the 17 of you guys, would love to help while I'm still awake and alive. But let me know, and also let me know if you guys have any questions about the school community. Would love to round out the last 100 in tonight's call if possible. That would be amazing. That would be the best gift of all time. In one earlier, the coach told you that the coach knows exactly how far he hits pitching wedge. I think he referenced 117. Anyway, this comment stuck with me. Yeah, 100. Larry, if you want to be a scratch golfer, honestly, you should be doing this as a 5 handicap. That you should know your distances. Right now, I don't have my distances dialed because I switched my swing. Yeah, guys, I'm going to tell you something. I have like a videographic memory. That's why I can like reiterate pretty much everything that I learned from my coaches. I don't tell anyone that, but yeah, I think that was at like minute 23 or something. Who knows? But yeah, you need to know your distances to the point. Mike Woodruff told me that like day 6. But yeah, getting some type of launch monitor is going to be good for you, Larry. Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's kind of why I hyperanalyze everything. All right, guys. Man, tonight was amazing fun. We hit 2 hours and 18 minutes on the stream. You guys had one of the best conversations ever. And to be honest, this was like, yeah, one of the best things tonight. So you say, did you get a launch monitor? What kind of height did you get with irons? I honestly, Ninja, that doesn't matter at this point. You need to just work on your distance, your contact, or over everything. Um, Looking at those numbers at this stage will ruin you. No, you need contact over everything. None of that matters unless you're hitting the ball well. All right, guys, 20 in here. All right, guys, 19. All right, let's do 5 more minutes, and then I have to head out. And anyone else need any help with anything they need? Life, you know, feedback, golf, m- motivational quotes. What do you guys need? Oh, how much do I bench? Man, I don't bench too much anymore. I was my peak was like 225 for 5 reps, 5 sets of 5. No, no, two. Sorry, 245. 245 5 sets of 5 was my peak. That was like before I joined golf, like 5 years ago. Um, motivational quotes, please. Before I do a motivational quote, what's my problem if I often hit the ground way before the ball? You're probably on your your trail side, and you're not getting any pressure to your left. That's probably one of it. Or if you do get pressure to your left, you're probably not rotating properly. Motivational quotes. I would say one motivational quote is if you want to be great, um, you don't do things until you get it right. You do them until you can't get it wrong. I tell that that's my mantra in my community, and yeah, I would say that that's one of them. All right, guys. Three, five. Let's do 4 more minutes. Adam, 21 of you. No, no, we need. I'm gonna do last throw, last Hail Mary. If any of you guys want to fill in the last 3 spots to be part of the Core 100, let me know, man. Let me know. I'd love to see you guys in there. We're at 97 members. We've grinded. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get you guys good. Let's get to 100. We got 4 minutes. Can we do it in the next 4? Who needs a lot of help with their golf games, or just wants to be part of an amazing community? Uh, a lot of these people here are in it. The vibes are real. Oh man, I've been so I don't even want to. I don't like pitch. I love. Well, the biggest things, guys. That's all I got to say in the last 3 minutes here. I'm not going to tell you guys all these crazy features. I mean, I'll tell you a little bit, but I'm just going to tell you my whole thing, my goals in my life. My 2 goals in my life is to become a scratch golfer, and then the second one, which is the biggest one, is to help you guys as much as possible. And just know that if you watch my journey to scratch, I do everything that needs to be done, and that's what I'm doing for you guys, man. Yeah, Larry, you are the OG. I love it, man. We're gonna grind. We're gonna grind. I appreciate you being trusting me and being part of it. It's gonna be, I think, one of the sickest communities of all time. And yeah, oh yeah, the Infinite Swing Reviews, access to the world's top coaches, access to me every day. But again, just know it's like at the end of the day, you'll just have somebody who's as committed to your golf swing as you are to it. And I truly, truly want to provide as much value as I can. So um, and whatever that is. Like I said, in the VIP tier, these people, what if they need advice with golf, need advice with life, being advice with content? I'll do whatever it is, and I'll do whatever it takes, to get you the answers you need. And as you guys seen, I've traveled around the world. Um, I travel around the world to find the best golf coaches in the world, and I'll do that to find the solutions you guys need in your games. Baptist. I actually don't know what plyometrics is. Which coach are you working with for the most? Baptist, I think it's a combination. It's always been it depends on the time. Like I think all my coaches were massively valuable for every part of the journey. So it's hard to say the most benefit. Everyone has that's what the community is about. I've taken the best of everyone in my mind and provide you guys all those resources. So I think everyone was a massive value to me. Oh, well, yeah. I think, yeah, explosive movements for exercise. Do you mainly do plyometrics? I think it's just golf centric exercises. And yeah, a lot of ground force. Yeah, exactly. Like whatever you can use to get massive like explosiveness. There's a one drill you guys could check out. Um, it's like this like side steps, basically. Just jumping from one side to the next and just exploding off the foot to get to the next side. Like lateral shifts. That one's one of the biggest if you guys want to increase explosion off of your right. You're just jumping, basically. All right, I'm calling it at 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think that's a good time. That's 4 minutes from now. So if anyone has any questions, I don't really have a favorite brand of clubs. I would love to be in the Core 100 user, man. I would love for you to be part of the Core 100. But I will answer any questions in the next 3 minutes, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. What's your favorite brand of clubs? I don't really have a favorite brand of clubs. I just use the clubs Callaway gave me for free. I don't really spend money on things, but once I like start improving my swing a little bit more and my swing speed, I'll probably need to change clubs. Um, increase sway. I saw that drill though; it was good for rhythm. I don't know which one is that. How much golf have you watched? I just kind of the only golf I really watch is my own videos to remember what everything happened, and also like the tournaments that's happening, like maybe once or twice a day. But I don't really watch too much TV, to be honest. Oh, the side stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I said, all my time is invested in the community, so I don't have real much time to. And I train and I create YouTube, so it's. I don't really have. Yes, fitting does something when you have a little bit more of a good base. I would say. Okay, guys, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. We'll have a countdown. Oh man, guys, woo. Today was super fun. This was crazy. It didn't even feel like 2 hours and 20 minutes. Um we're doing hot seat now. Any question about anything ever. 2 minutes exactly, 1 minute and 50 seconds. Could do good with junior clubs video idea low key. Maybe. I can't even do good with regular clubs. But yeah, maybe junior clubs could be a vibe. I don't know if I could do that though. That's tough. My handicap's 7 right now. I think it's going to drop soon to like a 5. Um, I feel pretty good about the direction of the game. Yeah, on pace still. I think to be scratching 5. Oh man, maybe I just I got to find more time in the day. Like I said, all my time is invested in making the channel amazing, and then investing every other second training, and every other second getting back to the school community. So maybe in the future when things get a little too less crazy, maybe after I get. But yeah, all right, guys, I got 50 seconds left. Worst score I've ever chalked up recently, maybe an 84. That was like a really bad day, but yeah. When it goes only 5 feet, you're maybe duffing it, or you're decelerating upon your life. Um, yeah, I would just work on contact drills with chipping, so that doesn't happen. And I have not seen that, but I do love food reviews. Not the worst, not the worst for sure. I think I should shoot. Man, I feel like my game should be shooting in the mid 70s all the time, but there's a lot of things. Guys, we're hitting it 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm giving 60 seconds now. Anything else that anyone needs from me? And if any of you guys are going to do some miracle and join the community, I would love you guys more than anything. Don't know if we're going to hit 100 now, but hopefully I'll see you guys there soon. All right, guys, I'm gonna go, and I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing weekend, day. I love all of you guys, and hopefully you guys got some value from this live. Hopefully I provided a lot of information that could help, and hopefully you guys play better golf. So with that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.